What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Just listen to a good video Blue Blood put up talking about that fight with Ortiz and Lomachenko, but you know, only people gotta understand and I'm gonna give credit where credit due. Bob Arum is probably the best promoter out there. He might do he might do his little shit with the money or whatever, but it sound like all of them do that from time to time. But I'll say this: he the best at building a fighter name up and making a fighter seem like he a monster. That's how Terrence Crawford got the name he got. Top rank, built him up, put him in there with a whole bunch of guys that was past their prime. All them guys, even Gamboa was suspect when they went in the ring, with Bud. He ain't really earned this reputation he got. This is top ranks promotional methods and whatever that got him looking like who he is. That's why I say he was real fucked up for suing that man who gave him the name he got to some degree. Cause I didn't know nothing about Crawford. I remember when he first came out on HBO years ago. Around the time when he fought that dude Ricky Burns or whatever, I wasn't impressed at all. I mean, he like a solid boxer, but nothing I would want to spend my money to watch. Because it was just too boring for me. And then Top Rank would put him in there with the right fights so he could start looking like what he not. Because if he was what he's supposed to be, him and Spencer would have been fighting. That boy, now he definitely a solid fighter. He a good solid fighter. I'd never say that. I'd never take that from him. But he ain't nobody that no motherfuckers should be scared of. Not really. Not no real fighters. Keith Thurman got spoiled getting all that money for bullshit fights. Because like I keep telling people when PBC was trying to take all them fighters from Oscar De La Hoya and HBO and all them, they was overpaying these dudes. And that shit, that I think that's what really derailed Keith's career to some degree. He got the big head, and he on the outside looking in now. But Lomachenko, people got to realize he lost like his second fight to Salido. I watched that whole fight and I knew then this dude ain't all that. And then go back and watch the fight with him and Gary Russell. Now, he beat Gary Russell. I'm not saying he didn't, but he got knocked down in that fight too. They waved it off. Gary Russell knocked him down in that fight. Go look at the fight again. Loma Chico, been suspect. He ain't no motherfucking monster. Only reason why he a monster is because top rank promotional techniques. And a lot of these other promoters ain't on their job. So, Floyd has done a good job building Tank name up. He really have, but Tank is my man. But Floyd is kind of on some Bob Arum because he has maneuvered him around fighters. Tank could have fought, in my opinion, Devin and Gary Russell and people on that level a long time ago. But Floyd is trying Floyd trying to make as much money as he can, and you know, you gotta be careful with them big fights. You only got so many of them in you, but you still got to make these guys fight so you can know if they are what the hell they supposed to be. When Terrence fought Gamboa, a lot of people don't know. Gamboa wanted to be signed with Floyd Mayweather. Him and 50 Cent was real tight at that time. When Floyd went to jail, 50 started a promotional company and he signed Gamboa. And when Floyd got out and wasn't fucking with 50, it put Gamboa in a bad spot. Didn't have no trainer. He was in a real bad spot. He had been out the ring a year. Crawford know all this. Crawford know all this. That's why he took the fight when he took it. It's been, the boy. Now, I respect his game now. Don't get me wrong, because see, Bob Arum know the average fan been at work all week. When he come down and crack a beer and turn on the fight, the average guy don't know what me and Blue Blood and people that's really into the sport know about these fighters. So all they see is Terrence Crawford in the ring with somebody, and since he on TV, they figure he got to be just as good, beating the hell out of him. But it was set up for it to look like that. And see, they don't understand that the average guy that's going to work every day and see a fight on the weekend, they don't know about all the other shit that go on, like if the guy ain't got his trainer, all the other stuff that go on, like Gamboa was in a real bad place when Crawford fought him. And if Crawford is honest, he'll say it himself. Ask him. If you know him, go ask him. Was Gamboa contract and all that shit all fucked up when he signed when he chose to fight him? Ask him, was he in the middle of the shit with 50 and Floyd, and Gamboa really wanted to be with Floyd and ended up with 50? Ask him. He know. Everybody he fight been suspect. Didn't get Brook till he got knocked out twice. Sean Porter had been beat the hell up 3 times before he fought him. I mean, Amir Khan been knocked out 4, 5 times. Breeders' Prescott knocked him out. You know, so these the guys he been fighting in the welterweight. Jeff Horn, Bob Arum actually did right by that boy. Now he might I don't know, man. When money involved, it's gonna be some shady shit here and there. I don't care what you doing, what level, your boss. Ain't nobody paying you a dime they ain't got to. That's just the world we live in. And if you don't learn to accept shit like that, you'll stay upset. Businessmen are about business first and they money first. Real talk. So, I don't want to hear about nobody money problems. I ain't got nothing to do with that. All I'm talking about is the fighting part, and the building up a fighter. Bob Arum is probably the best in the game. Now that Don King gone, at that. It's just the truth, just the truth. That's why Lomachenko looks so indefeatable. That's the only reason why Crawford was on the pound for pound list, because ESPN and Bob Arum is in business together. That's Bob Arum's fighter. That's how he got to be. That's why he was calling him pound for pound. As soon as he left Bob Arum, he left the pound for pound list. Y'all didn't realize that. He damn sure wasn't the top guy no more. That's just, hey man, lie. That was Bob Arum for that boy. Real talk. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe. Till next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.